The Romantic era, from the late 1700s to the mid 1800s, is famous for its writers and artists, who often showed the world as a natural place that couldn't be conquered by man. One such artist is Durand, and one of his most famous paintings is Kindred Spirits. Durand's paintings were stunning landscapes of nature that toppled any achievement by man. In this particular picture, Durand shows various ideas through the brush, including man's foolhardiness, nature's unpredictability, and expectation and hope. The most noteworthy example would be the two men in the picture, standing atop of a boulder bridge. These two men are shown to be elaborately dressed, and their appearance consists of powdered wigs, fine clothing, and walking canes. Their garb was high class at the time, establishing the two as sophisticated. The two men are actually modeled after two of Durand's friends. They are painter Thomas Cole and poet William Byron, left to right. Both men were widely renowned romantic artists. They are depicted walking through the forest, possibly admiring the nature, just as they did with their own types of art. Beyond the two men, nature is rampant. There is no sense of uniformity or symmetry in the picture, which gives a sense of survival of the fittest. Plants are growing over fallen trees, the area is crowded with lush foliage, and you can even see moss growing over the rocks, clinging for survival. The whole scene seems chaotically neutral, like there is no sense of order. All of this is merely part of the foreground. The background of the image displays hundreds of groves of trees, similar to the one we see in this picture. This gives the viewer the impression that they are only seeing one scene, as the tree at the top of the image is no different than that of the thousands of others. Beyond this tiny, insignificant, yet beautiful paradise, are more very similar to it. The trees also serve to point to the sky, displaying the mountains and the atmosphere. The valley in the painting is also opened via a waterfall, which slowly merges into the background. The feeling of evaporation is also aided by the mist in the picture, which covers up the mountains. Despite being a romantic painting, the picture still gives a sign of hope. Several signs point to a new era. The landscape implies a new day, because a mist just obscures the sky. Sunlight has only hit the background, which means that the sun is still rising. Both of these signs point to morning, which could represent a new era's beginning. The two men could also represent explorers or cartographers, because they are carrying equipment like notes or compasses. They are also conversing about the environment. These signs give feelings of hope. In conclusion, Kindred Spirits is a romantic painting with a double meaning. One side says that humanity is small and insignificant compared to the power of nature. All the while, the painting also shows that humans are beginning something new, such as an era or an age. The painting can be interpreted as hopeless or hopeful. The reader decides the message, and one could see this painting as a glass half full or glass half empty.